Well, g'day partners, it's good to see you again. Some of you we see regularly, some of you we see annually, some we never see, but we do still love you because you've made Bridge Builders your charity of choice, and we just love your support, both the advice you give us at times, the support of our events, the support of our young people, the advice you give them and help them and support them, and of course your financial contribution. This video is to sort of bring you up to speed on where we are coming towards the end of the year, and just to sort of, I guess, put something out to you for your consideration, and we would really love you to hear our heart as we share with you where we're at. All of you that are watching this video are what we call a financial contributor or a financial partner of Bridge Builders. And years ago we started this campaign called Coffee a Day. For the price of a coffee a day you could change a young person's life. Well, we started this campaign 8 years ago. Do you believe that? That's like, 2008, I was a child then. Well, not really, but it was 8 years ago. And in 2016, we are still running that same idea of how do we keep the investment into Bridge Builders low that everybody can participate. Now, what we haven't calculated, of course, is our rising costs over those 8 years. And so, yes, this is one of those conversations. So we're going to have it because we have honest kind of conversations with you all the time. And you can go on our website and see our financial position anytime you like. So, of course, we started, and we used to say back then it was worth $3.50 a day, blah, 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 blah. The actual cost of a Jade partner, which is the majority of you, for a Jade partner is actually $2.80. So I walked into our little cafe the other day and I said, I've got $2.80, what can I get for that? And he said, a marshmallow. And I said, what? And he goes, that's all you get. I said, well, okay, what's a small coffee? And so here we have his arrangement. Small coffee nowadays costs about $3.90. Do you believe that? $3.90. I mean, I'm buying coffees 2 and 3 times a day now, and I'm thinking, I don't even consider the price. It's like, I'll just have a coffee. And if I'm meeting with a business associate or a young person or something, I'll just buy a coffee or 2 coffees or an orange juice or something like that. And don't even think about it for whatever reason. It's like, that's what you pay. So a small, of course, is $3.90. And then they told us that a medium cup is $4.50. And then a large, if you want a large coffee or in a mug, that's $5.50. And of course, you add a muffin to that, and that's like whatever, you may as well just kiss, if you're buying for someone else, you may as well kiss $20 goodbye. So we want to continue our campaign. However, what we are asking you is to reconsider your giving for 2017. Now, you might want to change that right now. Now, the way that we do our giving, of course, as you know, is that we send you a form, you go to your bank or you get online and you fill out an account. Now, in the conversations we've had with a lot of our business partners over the past few months, is they've forgotten their renewal date. So they're probably a bit like me. I set up a payment plan for something and it goes in, I go, right, this amount times 12 or this amount. And all of a sudden we're having, what we've found, these sort of awkward conversations with some of our partners because their scheduled time payments have come to an end and we haven't followed it up and they haven't noticed it. And all of a sudden we start following people up and seeing what's happening. Is everything okay? And they go, yeah, what's wrong with my payments? And then they're embarrassed and we're embarrassed. And so we just want to get rid of the embarrassment right now, and we just want to help you guys just be really clear. So instead of you from now on setting up your own account and so forth, we have had the fantastic opportunity to go to direct debit. Now, some of you go, oh, more money that's going out of my account. Well, the investment and the reward that you see, what that dollars do at Bridge Builders is phenomenal. And of course, 8 years ago, we were probably reaching around 50 kids a week. We are now reaching over 200 young people per week, a weekly basis, engaging, changing, transforming young people's lives. And that's not even including the events. That's on a weekly interface, face-to-face with smelly young people for over 200 young people. And on Monday nights when we live stream, we're reaching nearly 400 young people online, and there's about 90 in our room on a Monday night. So phenomenal growth we've had, and of course, we haven't increased any of our fees or anything over that time. So I guess this campaign right now is to say, hey, one of our board members said, they call it bracket creep, Phil. It's a bit like when you approach or get engaged with something like World Vision. Every year, you're putting a direct debit off to World Vision, which is good stuff. And each year there's a little increase in your, if you didn't know this, you better check it out. There's a little increase to your weekly, monthly, or annual contribution. And so that's the same. But we have, for whatever reason, not wanted to increase that process. And so I guess a couple of the business partners said to us the other day, "Oh man, yeah, I'd be okay with a coffee a day." He says, "Why haven't you charged me? Why haven't you asked me to be a large coffee?" I said, "Large coffee? That'd be awesome." He goes, "Oh, and look, if you gave me a little bit of a push and you offered me a muffin, I'd probably take a coffee and muffin, and I'd be at that level." I went, "Man, that would be amazing." Now it can seem like, what would that be? Under $10, $9.50, something like that. $10 a day. They said, "No, we'd be happy to kind of do that." And I think, oh man, look, that's awesome. Now for some of us that's unheard of, and we go, well, that's not where I'm at. I can only afford this, and I said, that's totally cool. So there's 3 things that we want to talk to you about. We'd love you. Now we know we're at this point $2.80, right? A small coffee is $3.90. Am I asking you to go to $3.90? Of course I'm going to ask you to go to $3.90. But, the reality is, because I'm a charity, all right? And I'm cheeky. So, of course I'm going to ask you to go to $3.90. And now some of you will sit there and go, just charge me $3.90. Whatever. Now, you do the sums on your calculator, you'll figure out the impact of that over 60 partners. It's awesome. So if you go to $3.90, great. But if you were to go from, let's say, $2.80 to $3, or $3.20 or $3.30, whatever it might be, if you went to $3.90 just to make it simple, that would be cool. Now, for some of you, you might go, you know what? I'm really sweet. I've had a blessed year this year. It's been awesome. I want to go to $4.50. Make me a $4.50. And I don't know about you, but I'm a slightly larger guy. And whenever I go to a coffee shop, a $3.90 is never enough. Whenever I go, I say when I'm in the coffee shop, or the guys down here, even at Hutch & Co, good plug for them, but down here at Hutch & Co, they go, "Coffee in a mug?" And I say, "Yeah, coffee in a mug." So that's me. I'm doing this all the time. Of course, I don't eat cake. Well, I kind of do. But, so a muffin, let's say a muffin, So by the time I bought a coffee and a muffin, I'm up at $10, and I might do that daily. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, Phil, you want to lose weight, blah, blah. We're not here to talk about weight. We're here to talk about changing young people's lives. So what I want to encourage you right now, after this email, you're going to receive, after this video, you're going to receive an email with a new direct debit form on it. We would love it because we want to stop the embarrassment of having those awkward conversations with some of you about, "Oh man, I forgot. I'm sorry. I set up 10 payments, 12 payments, that many payments, whatever." We just want to stop all that. So we're going to send you out a direct debit form. All you have to do is fill out the deets, figure out whether you're a small, medium, or large plus size, so you want it with the muffin. If that's your decision for this next 12 months, that would be amazing for us to change. Now, just by altering that with our current partnership team, that would add, and I'm going to be honest with you, because some of you are doing the crunch and the numbers right now, if we just increase this one, if every single one of our partners just came with that would add $24,000 to Bridge Bills, just by doing that one, $3.90. That's not bad, is it? Not bad. So those little sort of happy meal moments that we have, those little coffee moments, I'm asking you to kind of consider and be part of it. And yes, we know you bless us with sending girls to the girls' retreat. You get involved with our breakfast and all the other things. You think, oh man, this charity. But those costs, of course, are event specific. What we're talking about is the ongoing sustainability and growth of the organisation to change and impact more young people's lives. And what we're trying to do, of course, we have a goal in 2017 to reach 400 young people per week. For us to reach 400 young people per week, we're going to need more 390s, more of us. And so if you know a business person out there that has a business of integrity, they're good people, and you feel like, what, I'd like to talk to them about my charity because they're doing a great thing. All the coin. You can see it on our website. Go into the partner page, then you click, there's a little button there that says show me the money. Click on that, there's all the money. So there's transparency, total transparency. If you want to request it, you can ring up Beck or email Beck and she'll send it through to you. So guys, this is my challenge. There's 3 things you can do. 1, you get the direct debit form, you fill it out, send it back to us. That would be gold. And stating on there whether you're moving your partnership from 280 to 320, 350, 390, 390, 390. So we want to, so we'd love everyone at a small cup, at least, But if you feel like, I'm a large kind of guy or a large kind of gal, I'd like to be doing the supersized me, the coffee and the muffin. I want to do that package. And that would be sort of around about your $9.50, $10 per day. So that's entirely up to you. So the first thing you can do is you say, yes, here's my direct debit form, that's number 1, and here's my increased amount That's in the same one. Number 2, you say upsize me, you know, so we're going to upsize you. So you just write that on there, send us back that form. Or the third one you say to us is, look, you know what, I'm cool. You can upsize, you know, my contribution, but I want to stay doing the direct payment my own way. That's totally okay. We'd love that. That's fine. We are just going to be moving for 2017 every new partner across to the direct debit system. We've just had too many embarrassing phone calls where we want to have a conversation with some partners and they say, oh man, I'm so sorry, I've forgotten. And then we don't want to have the awkward conversation, oh, well, can you back pay us? Because that's just not how we operate. We love you, we're for you, we want to change more kids' lives, but we do need your help. Costs go up every year, as you know, in business. We are a business as well as a charity. And so guys, apart from all the events, we're about to reproduce a whole new prospectus that's going to have some really cool things in it, not just our events, but some other stuff for you to be involved with. But right now, I want you to consider this. We feel blessed to have you as a business partner of Bridge Builders, and we hope that we add value back to you. We hope that we change your life by knowing that every dollar that you bring into Bridge Builders helps change young people's lives. Kids are transformed every day. You know, every day now we've probably got 6 or 8 young people serving in our office, just willing to give and to be here. Especially this time of year when their exams are finished and they've got nothing to do, they're looking to be productive. That's amazing, isn't it? You know, they're not lying in bed every day just saying, yeah, let life go by. They want to be active, they want to participate, they want to change their world. So, guys, this is the call out. This is the call out. We're not going to harass you. Well, I might. You know, no, I'm not going to harass you. I'm just going to say, help us. Help us change more lives. In order to do that, we need to lift our bottom line. We need to just lift our bottom line. So we want to bracket creep. We want to change $2.80, $3, you know. $3.90 is the number, I reckon. You know, $3.90. If all of us went to $3.90, that would be totally rad. And if you feel like, you know, you want to be up there at a sapphire and opal level, that's totally cool. We're saying, yeah, we want to really. And if you've got any suggestions about how we can add value back to your business, please send it through. Use our Facebook page as businesses, promote your stuff on there. That would be really cool. But we'd love you to sort of look at this whole idea of small, medium, large, and a plus size kind of idea around being a partner of Bridge Builders. And by all means, if you want to share this video with someone else, we'll give you the capability to be able to do that if you've got another business person, or if you'd like myself or Beck or one of our board members even, because that's always really cool. A lot of our board members now have said we'd love to go out and talk to partners and get to sort of talk to them a bit. Please send us back and say, I want to meet the board. And we might have a night early in the year where meet the board and we come to that. So guys, this is me. This is Phil Stenhouse just saying to you, I'm just a guy trying to change young people's lives with an amazing team of people. And so if you could help us just bracket creep a little bit on our partnership, that would be rad. So thanks for your time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for all your support and all your help. And hopefully we can see just some of those transitions in our business and in your charity change. See you later.